All right, guys, how are you? Hope everyone's fantastic. It's May 23rd, about 6 Eastern Time. The Tigers just wrapped up a road trip from Seattle and Kansas City. They were 4-2 on the road trip. Sounds good, yes, but they had opportunity to be 5-1. Should have been 6-0, for being honest. But I'm going to start with the positives here in Seattle. We had a three-game series in Seattle that began on Monday, um, about a week ago, from about 6 days ago. Um, Casey Mize pitched game one, was fantastic. He's been a really big bright spot on this team. He's had five quality starts now in a row, which is a quality start. A quality start is 5 innings pitched, 6 innings pitched, 3 earns or less, 3 earned runs or less, and he has had that last five starts. So he's been absolutely brilliant. They're looking like the number one overall pick from Auburn that we all expected to be here, and Spencer Turnbull threw a no hitter on Tuesday of last week in Seattle. That was fantastic. I mean, very fun seeing him. He's the eighth pitcher in Tigers history to throw a no hitter. Absolutely fantastic stuff from him. Um, he's got great stuff. He's got a high ceiling, man. His stuff is wicked. It moves all over the place, and he's very tough to hit. His velocity tops out around 96, 97. Like, he's very difficult to hit. Very fun to watch him pitch as well. Matthew Boyd, unfortunately, hasn't been himself the last two outings overall, but he's still been good. Very fun to watch. They starting rotation, like I said. I mean, we're rebuilding on pitching. Obviously, if you watch the Tigers, you know that. And it's just unbelievable right now the way this pitching staff is just cooking on a nightly basis. Your starters, they're going to get you through five or six and keep you in the game. It's just what will your pen and offense do the rest of the way? Will they win you the game or will they lose it? That's the question we have right now. And the pen actually has been pretty good themselves. So lately it's been a lot on the offense, and the offense has been better. But the big thing that I want to key in on here is we've had too many people left on base. Where we get a guy on third at the beginning of the inning, let's say nobody out in the fifth inning, like for today's game example, we had Jonathan Scope on third base with nobody out in the fifth inning. Did we score him? No, we did not. That is unacceptable for a Major League Baseball team. If you want to win ball games, you got to score that run. That's just plain and simple. That is unacceptable in a Major League level baseball game that you're not going to score a guy on third with nobody out. And the Tigers have done that more than any other team in the last 3 years. Trust me, I know. I didn't have to look. I know. We watch it and you don't know if the runner is going to score when a guy gets a leadoff triple. Let's just say it wasn't a leadoff triple, but he got a guy on third, nobody out. Couldn't score him. But first and third, nobody out in the inning. We got no runs in. It's just unacceptable as a Major League Baseball team. That's not how you play the game of baseball. I know. I know it's. I mean, we have a lot of automatic outs, unfortunately, in our lineup right now. Past the six hitter, I mean, Ramos is really struggling. Jones can't hit a baseball. Jake Rogers isn't hitting. I mean, there's a lot of guys on this team that aren't hitting right now. Once you pass four or five in the lineup, you got nothing. And that's the problem. We're one or two hitters away from competing on a regular basis and winning these games instead of being 18 and 28, which we are right now. We're probably 28 and 18 if we have another hitter or two. That's how good our pitching's been. We just can't get there. I mean, it's frustrating, but at the same time, we know that our pitching is good. Unfortunately, going to probably have to give up some pitching at the deadline to get some, really good hitters in return. So that's going to, but overall, we have a lot of pitching right now, and it's turning out to be really good. Mize, Skubal in the rotation. Manning's on his way up. He's in AAA. And we got a lot of guys, a lot of pitching in the minor league system as well. So that's just, 4-2 on the road trip, I'll accept. Should have been better though. 5-1 at least. 6-0 was really likely. If you would have won yesterday's game and today's game, we'd have been 6-0, and they were both winnable. We had multiple hits. We just had, I believe, the last 2 days combined, we had 28 left on base. That's just unacceptable, and that's just not going to win you ball games. You're having a lot of traffic on. You cannot cash in though when you get that traffic. That's what I'm coming at here with you, and it's unacceptable. Um, Got 7 more games this upcoming week here. No off days. We start a series with Cleveland tomorrow at home, Monday through Thursday. 3 night games and a day game. Then we got the Yankees in town over the weekend for the holiday weekend. 7:10 start on Friday, 4:10 start on Saturday, 1:10 on Sunday. And then we go to Milwaukee starting next week on Monday. But important stretch here for the boys. We're 10 under at 18 and 28. We got 7 games this week. That means I'd like to go 5-2, which puts us at what, 23 and 20. We should be 23-30 next time we speak, and that's what I'm shooting for, which is a 5-2 homestand, which is I'm hoping for a 3 out of 4 against Cleveland, 2 out of 3 against Yankees. Yeah, it's gonna be tough, but if the offense can cash in all those base runners and the pitching can pitch the way they have been the last 2.5, 3 weeks, there's no way we can't. There's no reason we can't be 5-2. There's no reason. Yes, the Yankees and Cleveland are really good, but at the end of the day, so are we if we can start hitting a little bit. I'm seeing a lot of positives here going forward, guys. Thanks for tuning in to episode 3 here, and I'll be back on here next Sunday before Memorial Day. You guys have a great holiday weekend next weekend. I'll talk to you next Sunday. Take care.